Well, in less than 24 hours, the World Health Organization is also going to be conducting the World Health Assembly. The group's decision-making body will bring together health officials from various governments to decide how the world should tackle the crisis posed by COVID-19. The meeting will be held virtually, but the story is not the assembly itself. Rather, it is about how one country which has shown the world how to effectively deal with the lethal pandemic will not get to participate at all. Taiwan, an island of just 23 million, less than 200 kilometers from China, has recorded 440 confirmed cases and just 7 deaths. The country has gone through a month without any new locally transmitted infections. Suffice to say, Taiwan has astounding success in battling the coronavirus. The country's success story was not a fluke either. It was among the first in the world to close borders, ban foreign visitors and interstate, and also reinstate mandatory quarantines for all Taiwanese flying back home. Now, the Taiwanese government had a wealth of experience from the 2003 SARS outbreak. Its doctors and medical infrastructure is world-renowned. The island nation also happens to be one of the mainstays in cutting-edge technology. So where is the point of contention? Why wouldn't the World Health Organization be obliged to learn from Taiwan? The answer is China and its draconian diplomatic overreach. For context, China claims Taiwan as its own region, despite Taiwan having its own duly elected government and lawmakers seen by the Communist Party as democratically aligned. Taiwan has its own currency as well. But Beijing still calls Taiwan as an inalienable part under its One China policy. Xi Jinping's government has lobbied hard to exert its influence over Taiwan. Other countries dependent on Chinese trade are forced to back the so-called One China policy. Due to this tense diplomatic equation, Taiwan's status as an independent nation remains in question. As of now, all but 16 countries recognize Taiwan and have active foreign relations with it. America, the UK or even India don't feature in that list. This despite Taiwan going out of its way to counter Beijing's tilted mask and PPE diplomacy. Under the banner Taiwan Can Help, the island is donating 100,000 masks each week to the United States through FEMA. Now, Jared Kushner, President Donald Trump's son-in-law and senior White House advisor, was spotted wearing Made in Taiwan masks, as was the U.S. National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien and the White House press secretary. While that may be dismissed as healthcare diplomacy, what is the World Health Organization's take on this? The WHO has conveniently sidestepped and parroted its rule book, saying Taiwan's membership is entirely up to the member states. Does the Director General, Dr. Tedros, have the power to invite Taiwan? Well, the U.S. Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, certainly thinks so. But the WHO's principal legal officer, Stephen Solomon, says the Director General only extend invites when member states support doing so, thus further muddying Taiwan's chances. Just to remind our viewers, Taiwan has past observer status experience of over 8 years. The caveat here is that China only extended this courtesy by making Taiwan appear as Chinese Taipei. Beijing still holds this condition over Taiwan's head, but its view, given its early handling of the coronavirus outbreak and its efforts to suppress information, is likely going to be challenged. The matter will also be up for debate by the WHO members on whether to resume allowing Taiwan to attend meetings as an observer state. With the growing chorus of countries calling for a change to Taiwan's diplomatic status quo, the onus is now on India more than any other nation to set this record straight. India is slated to take over the chair of the World Health Organization Executive Board for 3 years. It has in the past largely honored Beijing's One China policy. It still, however, maintains good relations with Taiwan. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi too has spoken of strengthening and reforming the World Health Organization. That message for India's diplomatic corps is very much akin to a mission objective. Its actions thus must fit into that wider vision.